actually think this is a massive opportunity for the mid-market and small brands to leapfrog, because we heard it on stage on one of the panels. Very big difference in how big brands are approaching this, and a lot of them are approaching it from a position of defensiveness. We don't want to get in trouble. We don't want to fire people. We don't want to get, into legal hot water here. We're just shutting everything down. And you've got to jump through some major hurdles to get AI on board. Whereas the smaller brands, they're the ones who are like,
less red tape.
Let's go for it. Let's try these new tools. Onboarding a new vendor at an enterprise brand takes 6 months. So I think this is a huge gift to the mid-market to jump ahead of these huge brands that have had more of the financial assets in the past.
Well, and the hard part for the big brands is it's, and this is your space, but it's largely unsolvable because they constantly recreate the same issues. So let's take a portfolio of 10,000 items that were set up over the years by 50 different people, 50 different ways. But the same product might have a different UPC in 20 different retailers. So 20 versions of the same product. The worst one was I was looking for a monitor, and I was trying to find the model number for an LG. And the model number is unique by retailer. AI couldn't make any sense of it. Nothing. It was bringing up completely wrong information. And that I think that's like part of the underlying issue they're gonna have to solve for is, do they keep the retailer differentiation or do they have clean data?
Where these LLMs are good is messy data. And so if you could just build a map one time, if you could map all the LG SKUs to the retailer, it will vector. They're using a new kind of database technology called vector database, which is like more of a graph than a structured table kind of, old school databases are like in a giant Excel spreadsheet, rows and columns. And then now they can be this graph. If you could give it the graph one time, it will solve it in perpetuity, which is nice. So I think there's a way, they're the best path to the solution. The reason that happens though is the retailers don't want anyone to price compare the TVs. So they make the brands give them a unique SKU. And then what they do though is they differentiate the products, right? The smart TV that's model X in Best Buy is different than the slightly, like more memory or a different remote.
Buttons are a different color.
Yeah. It's like the Power of X in Lowe's and Home Depot. They're like always off by like 2 horsepower and an attachment. And it's like,
Or it's Amazon doing its quarterly updates and they never give you the same number twice.